Oh, here we go. Hey, well, alright.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, women and children of all ages, welcome back. Welcome to another episode and installment of the greatest podcast that you have ever heard. Welcome to Kennedy King, the podcast. My name is Kevin Terrell.
My name is Kennedy King.
And we have created our own platform to do what?
Give the people a platform.
Exactly. So let's do just that. And today we got a very special guest. We got Mr. Top Flight. We got Treven Coleman with us. How you doing, man?
I'm doing great. I'm doing very great, man. I
Most
appreciate
definitely.
you guys, you fellas, coming down into my territory.
Most definitely.
Of course, I know we caught you right when you were doing your class. So yeah.
Oh yeah.
Finally seeing you actually do what you do. Yeah, you put in work. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Have you ever seen any like big results from any of the people like in that class yet?
I see a lot, man. The people that's left are the very people that I see results from. You know, a lot of people that do online sessions who can't make it to the gym. I'm seeing slight results from them, but as far as the people who've been here consistently throughout my training camp, I don't know if you guys know about the training camp that I have going on right now. I had started off with 105 people. This class had 56 people in it, and you see we only down to about 20 people now. So
That was gonna be my next question.
yeah, we down to 20 people now, and all 20 of them people got results for sure.
Yeah. Are you keeping in contact with any of the people that dip out?
I keep in contact with them, but after doing this for so many years, I want the people that want to be here. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I can do so much reaching out to you, and I can hear so much. I got this going on, got that going on, but you had that going on when you signed up. So my thing is, you know what you signed yourself up for.
Yeah.
You know.
You ever get hit with like somebody blocking you or anything like that? Like
I really don't get too hit from too much of the blocking and stuff like that, because I don't get, you know what I mean, I don't try to get too personal with the clients like that, you know what I mean, I leave it all business, so there'd be no reason to block them.
Yeah, true.
What's the biggest transition you had to adjust to from going from the actual gym to your own gym now?
Instead of the responsibility being on Terrence Crawford and them, if something happened, it's all on me now. I have a bigger responsibility. Definitely the numbers have grown much, and the maintenance of the gym, you know what I mean, what I want to change, how I want the vibe to be in here, all that's all different now, you know what I mean. I got everything, my color, my way, my scheme, my platform.
Yeah.
And I'm very, very extremely grateful for Terrence Crawford opening up his doors and allowing me to call that space my home, and I still do to this day. That's my home. So I learned a lot from there, which set me up to be able to, you know, grow this higher than where it's at right now.
Now, we've seen that you had a recent fight. It didn't go your way originally before what happened with it. Do you plan on keep fighting, or you want to just do this full time?
To be honest, right now, I haven't even placed my mind back into what I'm going to do with boxing, because I got so much going on with business right now. I got 2 businesses going on right now. So, 3 actually. We started a meal prepping service, as you guys see over here, right here. It's a lot going on right now in boxing. It demands 110% of your focus, and I keep disrespecting the sport by being half in and half out. So right now, my mind not on boxing.
That's fine.
Yeah. Do you ever go through what goes through your head, you know, just kind of after, you know, a bout like that? Like, where do you think mentally, like, just right after the fight?
I ask myself honest questions, not doubting myself, because I know I could fight. I know I could get in there. I know that I got the skills to, you know, be in front of a lot of good fighters. I honestly know that. I know that a lot of the times that I do get in the ring and fight, I beat myself, because we train for these type of, you know, moments to happen inside the ring. But, you know, it's just sometimes, you know, I make myself fall short because my mental be in other things before the fight, like worried about clients signing up before I get in the ring, answering all the questions about the, you know, signing up for sessions and training camp that I got going on, and less focused on my opponent. So when I get in the ring, he brings me something that's totally different than I imagined when that bell ring and the fight is down like that, you know. It's just boxing, like I said, man. It take 110% of your focus, man. And you know, I'm tired of beating myself, because I know these guys cannot beat me. I'm beating myself.
Right. So how do you take that mentality you have in the ring and use it within business that you use every day then?
Because I know that every morning before boxing, I have to be somewhere at a certain time. I got to be at training at 10. I know if I'm not at training at 10, my coaches is going to be like, hey, man, you're not serious.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it transfers into business. That's how I look at my clients, you know. I created my own brand. I'm the CEO of my company, so how I want it ran is how I want it ran, and I want it ran how boxing has treated me my whole life. You know, very demanding of 110%, nothing less. I don't want you because I don't want people in here because, you know what I mean, it's a trend. I want you in here because you feel like you need to be in here. You know what I mean? And that's how I took that from boxing and turned it into a business aspect.
Yeah, definitely. Let me think. Just, I mean, when it comes to creating your own brand, you know, how long does that process take? You know, how much preparation did it take for you to finally get to a point to where, you know, you're able to build your clients and you're able to, you know, expand this where you want it to be?
And it took 8 years. 8 years, to be honest with you, because I can't say, oh, well, it started back 2 years ago, because in 2 years I was still going through the process I was going through since day one, and that's trying to, even now, man, I still got that same mentality. I feel like, yeah, I got my own gym, but now that I'm in this gym shit, the goal's still the same. I still feel like I'm trapping out of my trunk still. I still feel like I got dumbbells in my book bag, a battle rope in a big ass duffel bag, and I'm on the bus. I literally took a battle rope on the bus with me and went to my clients at Nathan Hill and carried that shit. I still got that same type of fire and passion in me. That's why I wake up every morning at 5. Some nights I be skipping.
Yeah, definitely.
I be sick.
Yeah. Why do you think that you were able to keep this motivation and this drive for, like, what is it stemming from?
Bettering people's lives. I never thought changing lives would be so fun.
Yeah.
I never thought it'd be so fun. It's fun seeing people come in this door like, I need this, I want this, and then keep weeks go on, helping them out, answering questions, and seeing them transform is better than them putting that money in my account, to be honest with you. Because when I transfer them, that's what brings more money in. So my mind instantly leaves the money, it's going to be there. It instantly goes into how am I going to make this woman feel like she's about to live the rest of her life, the best of her life. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's so fun. That's what keeps me going. I love when new people come in here and I change their lives.
Now I've seen a trend, and we talked about this before on the show, that you have a lot of women who reach out to you, and you have a whole lot of women that have more classes, more turnout for women. Is that still a trend that you're going to just pretty stick to because of just how word of mouth or just I don't know, marketing wise, is it easier to go towards just women than just men and keep it?
I really market and put it out there, and who sign up, sign up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't ever be like, hey man, y'all banned from this class. I don't have a man sign in here with a cross with a stop going through it. That's not what we represent. We represent anybody who want to live a better quality life, and I'm here for you. It just so happens that women hit me up a lot more than men do. Men hit me up for one-on-one, or I give them advice at the gym, and that's fine too, you know. When it comes to training men, a lot of men got ego problems, you know what I mean? They look at the type of training that I do different, you know what I'm saying? Because they like, oh, you don't do much weight, you don't do this, but man, I'll touch muscle groups you ain't never felt touched in your body before. And the most important muscle in your body is your heart. So before it was a weight room and anything else, we was trapping outside of the parks. We was at the parks doing dips, pull-ups, burpees, all that stuff, all our calisthenics and plyometrics, and then the weight room shit, I really wasn't a fan of the weight room. I didn't like the cramping in my elbows. I'm not a weight room type guy, so it's like, shit, really, I'm probably not the guy for you. I'm really not the trainer for you. You know, women, they like to, you know, build that muscle mass up as far as the weights, and you see we got some weight equipment in here, but that's stuff that I feel like I know is gonna get you to another level. We don't got no fancy equipment like that in here. I trap with what I got.
Yeah, kind of going back to like the ego thing. I used to be in sales for the gym, and that was the one thing that we used to just take advantage of every single time. Like, just as soon as we saw that, you know, they had some sense of ego or machismo to them, we would just pounce on that and I'd
sign them up as trainers.
Sign them up with trainers, sign them up for the memberships. Like, it's something that is easily vulnerable to see, and we just kind of take advantage of it.
It was all a lot of men too, huh?
Yeah, it was all men. It really was mostly men. Yeah, and we would just bring up, you know, just how their woman would see it. You know, like, does a woman have to make decisions? it was kind of slimy a little bit, but I mean, you know, just take advantage of what it is. That's a part of the game. So, just when it comes to like openness with your clients, like, do you know a lot of their stories? Like, do you get to like learn about them, or is it more strictly just business? You're coming in here for an hour and doing things, or are they kind of like telling you what their goals are specifically?
They tell me what their goals are because we'll have a sheet at the beginning of camp they write down, and I review it on nights when I'm bored. Man, I really don't get no sleep because I put a lot into this business. Like when training camp started, the first 2 weeks I was going through what people was writing down, trying to feel, you know, learn their story. So when they don't think I know, you know what I mean? And when I walk by and I say stuff, I'm talking out loud, but this is really to you. Yeah. Like, come on, man, you know what I'm saying? But high blood pressure, let's go. If that's really what you're here for, work for it then. Let's go. Separate yourself from everybody else. You know, so that's pretty much.
Okay. Now, I know you keep your circle pretty tight, people you're around with. Say I'm Joe Blow from the street and I see Treven Coleman doing a good job, or I want to get a part of your business. How hard is it to actually be a part of your team?
Hard.
Okay.
Hard.
Answer that question.
Hard. Very, very hard. Very, very, very extremely hard because I become more of a turtle shell towards what I built and who I am. You know, my principles is, you know, I want to grow with people that really genuinely want to grow with top flight. You know what I'm saying? And when you maybe it's an Omaha thing because when you look out of town, it don't be what be here. You know what I mean? It's kind of hard to put somebody in a position to win because, you know, I don't know, it's just so weird, man. And if I could just, you know, I'm just keep it real. When you try to give people an opportunity here, definitely from our community, we try to find loopholes and gaps and where that business leaks at. And instead of sitting down, cut the corners. Instead of us sitting down, being a team, bring it to me because I'm the CEO. That don't mean I know everything. I know enough of a lot, but I don't know everything. So if you got a bright idea on something, sit it down with me. Let's bring it to light. But don't find an air hole in my gap and in my same environment and space. You do something that makes me have to turn my lips up at you. You know what I'm saying? So I become very sheltered of how I represent my brand and who I allow in here. I'd rather choose to stick with the people that I grew up with in it, like Desmond Wilford, my dad. I got Bam, I got Dion and Avion. Those are all top flight trainers, and those are the ones that I would consider sticking with and growing with. I don't really seek to have anything else other than that.
Definitely.
Now you also aren't opposed to collaborating with people outside.
Never. I do a lot of collaborations here in the city with, you know, people that I build relationships with. I pretty much have a lot more relationships with people out of town than I do so much here in town.
Right. Okay.
Not I don't like them type thing or nothing like that, or a high ego thing. It's just I watch so much on social media. I learn so much on social media that I don't learn from the people around here. So when I soak that type of game up, I ask them questions and we build relationships through Instagram, more so Instagram, because that's more nationwide, worldwide than Facebook is to me. So Instagram, man, I meet them people, I bring them here in town, and I start growing and bringing fun ideas to the city so the city can grow. Because I feel like here in Omaha, if I link with somebody in here, it'd be the same shit Omaha been seeing for years.
I feel like when it comes to business owners, a lot of people do it for the passion, and there are so many obstacles that kind of get in the way of, you know, just the root of being that business owner and, you know, doing what you want, helping these clients. Is there anything that you do specifically that kind of takes you away from having that much time, that stops you from sleeping?
Anything that I do that pretty much stops me from sleeping at night for the business?
On the back end side, basically.
Man, a lot. I'm always thinking of something new. My brain never shuts down. I'm always thinking of what product is it that I can do to help enhance my clients. Like I know I put on Abilene or something before I work out and it makes me sweat a lot. So why don't I create my own sweat cream then? So I think of something like that. I'll go and get all the ingredients that I need that I feel like is gonna help. I do a lot of research. That's what I do on this phone, man. I stay up, I'm on Google, I'm looking at stuff, what opens up to make you sweat. Why does it do that? What's healthy for you? Why is it healthy for you? I like to do stuff like that so it can help elevate my brand. Because if I solely just go off of training clients, then people stop coming and I don't have nothing online for people to buy, then it's gonna be hard for me to make a living every month. If this shut down, I got an online program for you to buy. If that shut down, I got a waist wrap and some sweat cream that'll help you out at the gym when you're working out by yourself.
Yeah.
If you want to sweat and you need your stomach tightened up, I got waist wraps for you. You know what I mean? So I always keep selling something to keep my brand alive, keep my name out here.
Yeah.
Now we see you collaborated with, is it You Smooth?
You Smooth.
You Smooth.
Yes,
Right.
that's my woman smoothie bar, and she doing better than me.
Is
She doing better than
Yeah.
me.
I heard it tastes good.
Yeah, smoothies is fire.
She's taking advantage because, you know, at the end of a workout, you know, somebody, you know what I'm
Really
saying?
marketing.
Yeah. Do you have any, like, I guess, I mean, because you're a boxer, I know you're really disciplined, but do you have any, like, post-workout meals that, like, kind of cheat meals that you kind of get every single time that you work out that you're guilty of?
Man, I cheat. I do a lot of cheating during camp cut weight because sometimes when my body crave it, I'm gonna feed it. You know what I mean? If it's craving it, I'm gonna feed it. But that's rare so often. I don't try to go outside to something that's gonna set me back. But my favorite meal outside, like during camp, my favorite cheat meal, I'm gonna pull up to Chick-fil-A and get them nuggets.
Oh, they're fine.
I'm gonna get them nuggets. I'm gonna get them nuggets with them Polynesians, with that Polynesian sauce.
Yeah. I feel it.
That's what I'm with that. And I'm gonna get a soup on the side. I'm gonna get a soup to go with it. So that be my cheat meal. It don't be too crazy. I know if I got a fight coming up, I'm not going in on no lasagna or nothing like that. I already know, like, if I gotta cut weight, that I cannot eat that because I'm gonna get set back. And that's what I try to get the people to understand. Like, if you gonna fight, if you gonna set a goal and you wanna be in shape, get that shit up for a little bit. I ain't saying forever. Give it up for a little bit till you start feeling yourself in the mirror and feeling good about yourself. Let it go for a little bit because one thing about bad food, that shit always gonna be cooked at a soul food spot near you. That shit ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, it's gonna stay the same.
It's gonna stay the same. It's gonna be just as good. So why not have an equal balance in your lifestyle where you can feel good and eat good when you want, but you got the discipline to go and run again and get it off you. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why this boot camp is 8 weeks on, 3 weeks off. So we do 8 weeks, get going hard. No cheat meals, no nothing. We going hard. We going all in. You know what I mean? Then in 3 weeks, go enjoy yourself. Go enjoy yourself. Go live your life. Go have fun. Because when the 8-week training camp come up again, it's gonna be time to go hard all over again.
And a lot of people don't realize that the 3 weeks of resting, that's probably when you're gonna start seeing the most results. Because your body gets to rest. Your body gets to just kind of like.
Yep. It created a habit during the 8 weeks. It takes 21 days. You gotta understand. There's beyond 21 days in 8 weeks. So you created a massive habit for yourself. So you're going to enjoy that break, but you're going to be itching and antsy to get back to work.
Yeah, it's
you know what I'm saying?
You're gonna
so try to change the
mindset
mindsets of how we look at, fitness around here. You know what I mean? Like right now, people just see me cut up and rip. Right now, I'm in shape. I can run 3 miles like nothing, but I've been eating what I want to. I know soon though I'm getting ready to snap back into grind mode all winter. When it's cold and ain't nothing else to do, I'm going to get my body right so I can feel good and I can have a smart mental for next summer during the winter time. And when I'm just chilling, lounging around, I really don't be doing too much but working, trying to get money and you know what I mean, like think of new business strategies. I'm going to shut that down for a little bit and start focusing on my body and me.
Yeah, I feel it.
I feel that. Now you made a really interesting point about the mental. Now, you as a professional boxer, professional fitness, professional, how does how does the average person get over that hump? Because it takes those 21 days. You can say this too. You had a massive weight loss in the fitness as well.
I did.
How does I ask both of you this question? How does an individual come from like a family that may be obese, have bad health problems or bad habits? How do they get over that mental and the psychology? I can get better, then help my other family get better as well then too.
You got to want it.
Yeah.
Ain't no book, ain't no YouTube guru, ain't no motivational speaker. None of that shit gonna matter if you don't want it up here.
Yeah.
If you don't got it in here, if you don't understand what you hearing and seeing throughout your family, people complaining about their body, shit, you laying down feeling what's wrong with your body. You know what I mean? When your blood pressure up, your hands get to tingling, feet get to tingling, you get to feeling all warm inside, and you get to being all tired all the time. If that shit's cool to you and you don't feel like you gotta work out, cool.
Yeah.
You don't want it. You want it when it's in your head and you just gonna show up every day. That's what I go for. That's how I determine who's gonna get over that hump.
Yeah.
Man, I sound like Malcolm X in here every day, bro. Just motivating people to the point sometimes they feel like I'm aggressive, but it's passionate. Because I know I want this for you, but do you want it for yourself? You feel me?
Yeah.
When people come in the gym from a long day, I get it. You know what I mean? Work's stressful, but you made a choice to start that car and come here, so give it everything you got. It's only for an hour. It's only for 1 hour. Because you're going to go home and spend the last 3 shit. You can have 1 hour on the couch with some ice cream. Let that shit digest, fart it out, go get you some popcorn. Let that shit digest, fart it out, go get you some Kool-Aid. Let that shit go ahead into your digestive system. You know, look, by the time you look up, that's 3 hours of you eating bullshit and fucking around. When you could have came and did 1 hour, that'll flushed all them calories right up out of you.
Yeah.
If that makes sense to you.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So to break that shit down to people is like rocket science to them sometimes, but I don't never give up on them. I would never give up on my people. I don't give a damn how frustrated I get for them. I would never give up on my people. I'm gonna always press the message. Stay in the gym, get in shape. Even if they fall off, 150 turned into 48 people right now. I'm never gonna stop giving that message and encouraging the people that ain't been here. Come back when you come back again. Try it again. Try it
Quick
again.
question about all those people that dropped out. Now, this is a membership-based program, right?
All money in.
Okay, so
All
the people who actually dropped out, they still owe that bread, right?
They paid that bread.
Yeah.
You don't jump and jack without that Cash App, PayPal, or you clicking that checkout button on my website. You ain't even a high me you can give.
Portion for them.
Yeah. Because it's not about the money thing at that time. It's just about so I can provide a better service for you.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I can't go and make some equipment out of some cans and some strings and get you where you need to be. It costs for me to even keep this shit alive. So that's why I respect. I would expect them to respect that making that payment before they come to do it.
Oh yeah.
I think with me personally, just kind of going off of your initial question, for me, a lot of it had to do with depression. A lot of it had to do with just knowing how I felt internally, externally, just my financial situation, and something had to give. Like that's just what it was. And some people, like, when they reach that point, that's when you can tell like they're super serious about it. And one thing that I enjoyed about being in fitness was just learning people's stories, you know, kind of wanting it more for them than they did. But, you know, at the end of the day, like, it's still tough. You know, some people just aren't ready for it, and like it's not a testament to them as a person or nothing like that. It's just you're not mentally in it, and you gotta be in it, like, and just even small little meals and stuff like.
And then the thing is, you gotta find what work for you. You know what I'm saying? Find what work for you. This type of training not for everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not for everybody. That's why I'm seeking like to add an addition to the team, so that I don't contradict myself. I am looking for somebody to do yoga. I am looking for a mixed fit as well, and we got a Latoya who does extreme hip hop step class, and she kills on. She's killing it.
Is she a little older?
Yeah.
I had her at Mountain View. I know Charles Fellows, so she did a great job.
Man, she rocks out with it, man, and people love it because it's something that everybody can do. You're not going home super duper sore from your upper body and lower body, you know what I mean? So like you gotta find what work for you. I got a class for the elders, so what we gonna do is sit down on chairs and, you know, stretch them out, getting them loosened up, keep them moving around, you know what I mean, just so they can live a little bit longer, you know what I mean, and keep enjoying the quality of life that they have left. So, you know, it's just finding what works for you. You know, extreme hardcore training is not for everybody. So people get into fitness with that philosophy, like, oh man, this is overwhelming, man. There's classes, there's trainers out here, man. There's mixed fit and go and wherever the hell, you know, the classes out here, man. Just try something. I'm not saying everybody need to come to me. I'm not for everybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I want everybody to come for me, but I'm not for everybody because everybody don't want to go extremely hard, and I enforce everybody to move at their own pace.
Yeah.
But some people don't understand what move at your own pace means, because the person next to you is going extremely hard because they have a goal, and you gotta understand you don't have to match that. Just move and do something. You know?
Yeah, for sure.
And can you expand? This is different from that part.
Yeah.
Can you expand on your meal prep stuff you got going right now?
Yes.
Yeah.
In the meal prep, I have Jessica Johnson. She's our cook who keeps the food going for us. What I want to do is I want to show people that eating healthy isn't bad. It isn't like the worst thing in the world. You know what I mean? It tastes different because the food a little bit more blander. But I want you to know, like, you gotta, this is how you have to eat in order to get the goal that you're looking for, because sometimes when you over season your food, you put too much sodium in it, you put too much, you go over your calories, you go too much sugar, and a lot of that is high blood pressure, create fat cells, so on and so forth. So what I want to do is bring into the community some good flavorful food, but some very beneficial food that's helping you store the proper nutrients in your body so you can transform the way that you deserve to.
Definitely. And where can these individuals buy these meal preps?
Everything is in a one-stop shop. You put in your order, we cook them at the shop and bring them up here.
Gotcha.
Bring them up here, sell them out the gym.
Trapping out the
Man,
trunk, basically.
One-stop shop, man. Be a one-stop shop, and I want you to have to feel like you got to go anywhere else but here. I want to be able to cater to everybody's needs, so that's what I got the building for, you know what I'm saying? To, provide fitness service in every aspect. So that's what I'm here for.
Where do you want this to go 1 year from now?
Well, due to the fact that I'm still have this lease, man, I want this shit to really turn into a class where every hour that parking lot got a car in it for me. You know what I mean? Right now, I'm packed 3 hours out the day. I want to be packed more than 3 hours out the day. So that's my goal. So y'all gonna see that real soon. Y'all gonna see that.
So, moving forward, what are some of your new marketing strategies you got going? Because you do a lot on social media with your Instagram posts, Facebook posts. Is there anything you want to do different moving forward to get more exposure into more different, either more clientele or just more volume overall?
I could have 1 million followers. I could have 1 million views. But there's people like that still got the same struggle I got. I look at it as, man, I need to travel more so I can build those resources and them connections and have the important people that's going to buy, like, and follow me. Instead of having 1.2 million and then, not even be a millionaire yet. I know people that ain't even got 1 million followers and that they got millions, you know what I'm saying? So my thing is, if it ain't broke, don't try to stress about fixing it. Right now, my thing is nothing's broke, but everything can have an extra addition. I'm going to start traveling a little bit more and building connections with people out of town. I got a lot of online clients in Arizona. Shout out to Arizona. I'm going to be in Scottsdale, Phoenix real soon. I got Denver clients. My mentor Desmond Wilford is up in Denver too. I got a lot of Denver online clients. Shout out to Denver. Where else I got people at? Shout out to Atlanta, man. Atlanta has, in his way, man, took me in, like, with the trainers that I built relationships with, man. They look at me like sometimes I didn't even look at myself like, man, you dope with this. So, man, shout out to Atlanta, and also shout out to Toledo, Ohio, man. I got people in these places, man, I could go to, pull up to, man, set up shop and be cool and call it home. So my goal is to get there and build there. I really don't think too far ahead in what I need to do as far as marketing wise to get me to a different level besides travel.
Cool, good, awesome. Well, I think we can wrap it up, man.
Yeah, I think that's everything, man. I appreciate you for sure for coming back.
For sure. Listen, we got another training camp coming up January 1st. Brand new things that's going to be added to the gym. Boxing is definitely going to pick up a lot more. Weight training is going to pick up a lot more. We're getting new equipment in here, so we're getting ready to take people's lives to another level. Another thing that's going on is next summer we're putting together a fitcation, and we're going to start challenging other gyms to see whose gym is the fittest, who went the hardest over the winter time with their clients. Let's play a softball game, kickball game. I'm calling out Toledo, I'm calling out Atlanta, I'm calling out Arizona, I'm calling out everybody, my clients against your clients. I want to see how much work we've put in over the winter and who's in the best shape. And that ain't to really, be arrogant or cocky or anything or have big bragging rights. It's to show these people, hey, this is what we need to work on. Regardless if my team lose, this is what we need to go home and work on. This is what y'all see with hard work put in. If the other team is better, hey, that's the type of hard work we need to put in when we get back home. You know what I mean? Bring out the athlete within you. So that's what we got coming up January. Right now we got a bomb special going on right now. $60 for finishing up the end of the year, $60, $45 if you currently a member right now, $45 a month finishing up to the year 2020, and then $60 going into 2020 as well.